with a clear-headed determination. There's a very real chance that someone could go home after this weekend. I'm not talking about us going home after the show, but can he talk about the feelings for the team facing elimination?
Yeah, there's a collective realization that this could be it for you at the end of the season, man. That's not a good feeling you want to have, so it does heighten your focus.
And on the flip side, if your team trying to close this out, you got to use that confidence, baby. Hit your opponent hard and early and finish them, and make the other team say, 1, 2, 3, Cancun.
All right, tip-off coming up shortly. Here's Kevin.
The view high above our broadcast location tonight, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. 2K Sports is proud to present to you Game 5 of this first-round Western Conference matchup. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from D.A. along the sideline all game long. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. J.J. Barea is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. And for the Clippers, Harrell is out there with Morris. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Williams. And it's George in at the shooting guard. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Here's Doncic. Shot clock reset for Dallas. And they pick up 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Quick feet, quick release. Hard to check Lou Williams from beyond the arc.
Wasted no time on that one. Porzingis has got 5.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And it's George missing. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Barea over Williams. And Barea with the basket on the assist by Porzingis.
Yeah, 3 for 4 now. I like the pace for them on offense.
Here now the Clippers. 4-point game. They're looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Creative at finding ways to just cut inside there. Doncic, a guy you must keep your eyes on.
Doncic against George. The shot misses. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Finney-Smith passes to Porzingis. Jacks up a 3, and Finney-Smith gets it to go.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Williams against Barea. Pass to Morris. In the corner, George with it. 6 to shoot. And shot on the way. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Leonard dishes to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
It's amazing everything Leonard gives you, including the eyes to find the open man.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. He told me that despite their success so far in the series, there is no room for overconfidence. He said, yes, we have a chance to finish this off. But I want us thinking about each moment of the game rather than whether we win or lose tonight. We can control what we put into each moment. We can't control the overall outcome. Interesting philosophy, Kevin. We'll see if his guys were paying attention. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That is his first foul of the game. Leonard looking around. Connects on the 17-footer. Leonard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
If you can't get Leonard a look inside, this is the next best thing. Terrific touch from mid-range.
A nice shot by Barea. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Williams with a clean look. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Here's Leonard. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Look at the handles by Kawhi Leonard. He has worked on that part of his game. He has his defender on skates.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Patterson comes in for Marcus Morris. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for George. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Williams. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. And it's Wright in for J.J. Barea. Now Powell. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Here's Curry, and Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Clippers trail by 6. And stolen by Wright. Here's Porzingis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And he makes the first but misses the second. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And it's Beverly missing. Mavericks leading by 7. Here's Porzingis off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. Here's Powell over Patterson.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
The shot by Powell, no good. Here's the floater. And the layup by Jackson.
If you play Reggie to take it all the way, this is what he can do. Quick floater over the top.
And a deep three from Curry. Dallas, no good that time either. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Jackson. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Now the pass to Beverly. Outside Jackson. Outside Leonard. Here's the three. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Leonard's got 11.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
The Mavericks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. The first one falls. Hardaway hits them both. 56 seconds left here in the opening quarter. That's tipped out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. Wright with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Clippers trail by 10. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Beverly. Here's Zubac. Down low, Porzingis with the steal. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. And it's a 12-point Dallas lead.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for Dallas. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Back right after this. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
Here's Leonard. On the court for Dallas here in the second. They've got Dwight Powell. Seth Curry is out there with Wright. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. Mavericks leading by 12. Wright, that's a 2-pointer. And the wing jumper offline. And Los Angeles guys shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And it's Leonard missing. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Mavericks. Here's Hardaway. And another basket for Dallas.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Zubac, that's good.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Right, the pass to Hardaway. Shoots over Leonard. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Hardaway has got 6.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
And the Clippers call time here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the dance team.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Morris comes in for Patrick Patterson. Paul George, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Williams in for Patrick Beverly. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Porzingis. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Doncic is checked in for Seth Curry. And Barea subbed in for DeLon Wright. Doncic, no good. Clippers trail by 12. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by George. 5 points in the game.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpointed.
A nice shot by Barea.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
George passes to Jackson. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Lots of contact. Jackson with the strength to power through. Something he didn't have when he first entered the league. I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Williams up on top. Guarded by Doncic. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Doncic, and it's Dallas with another.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Clippers trail by 14. Lets it go from 11. A shot by Williams, no good. Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
And Williams, here we go. Nice D from Doncic.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
The Clippers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Here's Morris. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
An efficient scorer inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
He rifled that one in from distance. That's 12 points for Luka Doncic.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
And the wide open shot from Morris. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Barea, that's a 2-pointer. The offensive rebound. Lays it up and banks it in. Finney-Smith's got 7 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Yes, that goes in.
What a game for him so far. He started out strong in that first quarter and has only turned it up from there.
Los Angeles calls timeout. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 19. Inside, here's Morris. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. Shoots from the baseline, and the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch.
Harrell, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Incredible activity from Montrezl Harrell. So many of his points is off the offensive glass.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
A different look for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Marcus Morris. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Jackson. Dallas also making some changes. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Dwight Powell. And Curry subbed in for J.J. Barea.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Patterson, he's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. And it's Leonard in for Williams. .149 left in the first half. Curry against Beverly. Shot clock at 5. Here's Patterson. The shot's good on the assist by George. Patterson's got his first points of the night.
Patterson is so active and efficient with his movements inside.
And it's good, 2 points.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
George against Hardaway. George with no one around. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
George with the bounce pass. Here's Leonard. Mavericks with the rebound.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Poked away, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. .40 seconds left here in the second. The 3 from George.
I can't believe he hasn't hit a shot all period. Someone else needs to step up and help close the gap. In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Oh, that's blocked.
Just a great job of timing on the block from Patterson.
Here's Leonard. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
Mavericks leading by 21. From past the arc. Doncic, no good. In the corner, George with it. That 3 off the mark. Takes the 3. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
Coaches always talk about closing quarters strong. Can't do it much better than that.
And so it's Dallas, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The NBA playoffs are happening, and we're happy to have you here for the halftime show. Well, for the Mavericks, they had a lot of doubters out there thinking they were done in this series down 3-1. But they might want to retract those comments after that first half of basketball. This team has come out on a mission, and they're not going to go quietly. They want to force Game 6. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
And we're seeing there's a certain it factor for Luka Doncic. His supreme confidence in himself, the terrific floor leader, he's turned a lot of people into believers in a very short time.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
Well, they struggle in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Harrell is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Paul George, and it's Williams at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Outside for George. Misses the 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Drains the three-pointer. Woo!
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And J.J. Barea, the bucket on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. From outside the arc, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Kleba, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that one's good, George.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. To the inside. Kleba, the pass to Finney-Smith. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Mavericks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And the first one drops. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for the Mavericks. No good on the second free throw. Clippers trail by 21. From deep, George. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Finney-Smith. He's off on that one. AT that time from Leonard. To the middle. Here's Harrell. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Jackson's checked in for the Clippers. Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. A 3 from Leonard. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
Boy, he launched that one from way outside. Barea's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now he's just showing off. With range like that, incredible.
Harrell kicks to Williams. Outside Leonard. From 20 feet out. Doesn't go that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Here's Barea. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Jackson's got 10.
Hard to keep up with Reggie when he gets out in space. And on top of that, an excellent finisher.
And it goes down 2 points. 15 points for Porzingis.
And is it any wonder they're ahead in this game? His perfect night from the field has been the catalyst.
Loads it up there for Harrell. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson. Staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
Powell, that's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Jackson. He's got 10. Pass to Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
That's lit right there, courtesy of Kawhi's natural explosiveness.
And the Mavericks call time here. And Los Angeles with some changes. Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Patterson comes in for Morris, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Williams. Here's Barea. Almost, but it rolls out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Explosive first step off the bounce. Beverly has the speed to do this.
Here's Barea. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Patterson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Leonard. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got assist number 8 now on the night. Jackson against Barea. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Barea's got 15. Clippers trail by 19. Beverly looking around. Here's Jackson. Barea pulls it in. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Fires from 18. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the 3 and the painted area.
Beverly against Wright. And that one's good. Beverly.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
I don't think we'll ever see another 7'3" player who can drain the 3 like Porzingis. He takes the idea of that inside-outside threat to a whole nother level.
It's Jackson with the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 12.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Hardaway, no good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Patterson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Patterson's got his second bucket of the night.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
On deep, Barea. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Pass to Jackson. Here's Patterson. The shot missing. And it's Dallas the other way. Porzingis can't hit. Clippers trail by 18. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A floater. And the dunk by Zubac.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
Barea, no good. Now Beverly. Leonard, the pass to Beverly. Off target from three-point range. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
You know, that's one of those passes where you just say, uh-oh, as soon as it leaves your hand. What a shot, and listen to this place explode.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 13. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. On the floor for Dallas, Curry and Doncic, the guard pair. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. Jackson with it, now guarded by Porzingis. Offensive rebound, Zubac, off target at the rim. Dallas leading by 16. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
For the Clippers, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubats. Morris comes in for Patrick Beverly. Lou Williams is subbed in for Jackson. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so here are the Clippers. They trail by 18. Here's Harrell. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Finney Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And Harrell slams it in.
I mean, a dunk machine dating back to high school. Montrezl Harrell is an absolute monster around the rim.
Leonard with the steal. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back. And it's George finishing it off.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Doncic, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Mavericks leading by 16. Here's Porzingis. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. George, that's a 2-pointer. Here's Morris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, and that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
And Morris drops them both. Dallas calls timeout.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Here's Harrell. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
He plays with such force. You see why Harrell has been called the heart and soul of this team.
That's good from Harrell. Dallas leading by 11. Goes up on the wing, and that one, good.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
In the corner, it's Morris. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Morris has got 5 points in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
George fires. Knocks it loose.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
All free throws good from Doncic.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Down low, here's George, and George with the stuff.
Yeah, you see the athleticism George had on that dunk. It's so quick and explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
Here's Doncic. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over Ames.
Now here's Leonard. Guarded closer. Here's Morris. Again, Los Angeles.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Cleveland, no good. Clippers trail by 11. Williams for three. The Mavericks pull it in. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Curry, and it's sent back by George. Leonard against Porzingis. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
And the amount of confidence Morris is feeling right now, everything looks right. Just an awesome scoring display from him.
Porzingis inside. Harrell on him. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11. Williams looking around. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Dallas making a switch here. Berea's checked in. Free throw no good for Lou Williams.
Another thing coaches love about Williams, he's a high percentage free throw shooter who gets to the line often. Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
You can just tell he loves being the bad guy. These fans celebrate tonight, and boy, has he ever ruined the party. Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harrell. Mavericks leading by 13. Inside, here's Porzingis, and the rejection by Harrell.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Clippers. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Back to Porzingis. The high post shot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one. George finds Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. And it's now 22 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Kevin, I like that he's staying aggressive. One of the NBA's most consistent scorers. Kawhi's been doing it all tonight. Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
There's 1:17 left in the game. The dish to Harrell. It's tipped.
And guys, that's just about going to do it here for Game 5. Always pivotal. And now we look ahead to a critical Game 6, but a huge win tonight for Dallas.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Luka Doncic.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Bounce pass from Williams. Here's Leonard. Buries it down low.
A beautiful bounce pass on the deck. He put it only where his man could get it.
Finney Smith kicks to Porzingis. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Williams. On offense, here are the Clippers. It's a 16-point game, and that one is good.
And you see Kawhi's hustle in transition, always putting himself in position to succeed.
Well, for the Mavericks, they can just run out the clock. Here's Barea. Williams with the block. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Lets it go. It's off. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win cast the series in a whole new light now, Greg.
And listen, they've still got to win 2 more, but after seeing how they performed tonight, is there any doubt, Kevin, they're capable of it? I mean, we could be in the midst of a major comeback.
No doubt at all, you're right. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
With me, shit, Barbie. You don't wanna start with me.